Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about the Razer Orochi V2, or I call it the Roach or the Egg Roach because it's very similar to it's got this like weird egg looking shape, but it's not as much as like the G302 wireless. So of course, starting off, this is a wireless mouse, like and it costs $70, I believe, which I think is a very reasonable price for a wireless ultra light mouse. It weighs around 62 grams. It's the weight distribution is more towards the back because to power it up you use a battery. So in order to put in the battery, the shell comes off pretty easily. So within the box they give you a one free AA battery. It also takes AAA on the bottom right here, which is I think is awesome. And so it's promoting at 450-hour battery life, which I think is bogus. So I would say change it like every few weeks, because but there will be an LED indicator towards the middle. Let me put the shell back on real quick to show where it will show. So right below the DPI button, it will indicate red when you have a low battery, and after that you have a couple hours. I've literally had this mouse for 3 weeks now, and it has not turned red at all. The battery life is insane. The sensor is more towards the top part of it. As you can see, it's not where the serial number barcode is, because typically on most mice it'll be in the dead center of the back or a little bit upwards, not so much like this one, which kind of threw me off a little bit. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just something to keep in mind. But it's pretty cool. And here is the to turn it on and off in the back. Next I'll be talking about is the shape. So this is definitely geared towards like people who have smaller hands, like definitely like me, most my hands fit in most mice, but this one fits much more comfortable when I put it on because it's geared towards like a claw shape or fingertip. Palm people, like people who grip it like a palm almost, are gonna have a little bit of trouble because it's not as big. But I think it's generally pretty comfortable shape, and the material is pretty good. And then so there's no general groove where you put your fingers on. You can kind of put them anywhere, and the switches will activate. So if I press here, it'll even activate if you press hard enough. So it gives you some freedom to play around with. As next, the switches on this mouse are a hybrid of KLGM 2.0s, which Razer kind of tweaked them, so that they're gonna sound like very similar to like other Razer, the newer ones like the Viper series, but these are more finer tuned, more tuned out. So here's a sound test, and here's the side buttons and the scroll wheel. Much better than the Zygon in my last video. But yeah, next I'll be showing the gameplay and how I perform it in an Apex game. But mainly, my overall thoughts on the mouse are it's a pretty excellent mouse for what you get for $70, which is awesome. If you get $10 more, you get a glorious Model O. It's cool RGB, just got in the mail today. I'll do a review of it on some other time, but soon. Don't worry, soon. But yeah, next I'll be showing. The rest of the video should be showing gameplay like with a hand cam. All right, thank you.